Hello everyone. I'm Luis Ramirez, founder of Mawari. We're an immersive compute network. So let's start with the vision. So as you can see, we are imagining a very different world. What is this world? So today we actually watch media in 2D displays. So we are actually kind of like peeping into an angle, and our ambition is actually that that media will actually come right through your eyes. And once it becomes right through your eyes, actually the media will be, the environment is your UX and UI. So you'll see in a second.
My name is Vanessa, and the reason I'm here
So
today
this is the type of experiences that we already bring to our DePIN network.
the augmented reality realm through the Mawari network in Korea.
I will share another example of what is possible with GPUs, low latency, and a DePIN network. This is a project that we collaborated with T-Mobile and is currently active in the US.
How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing great. Slept in my cat bed. I woke up, didn't even have to be anywhere. Because you see me in Dallas, but I'm next to my cat bed. I am meeting all my fans
Okay.
in Dallas.
Okay.
So it's a big day, darling.
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's a big day indeed.
Like you're.
So what is happening here? Okay, so we have an actress that is actually
time with you.
studying series data, base data, base data to a server.
We are you the same way, so why don't we make ourselves digital world best friends?
Please turn off the audio.
I found it. All right.
So what happened here? Okay, so the actress was actually sending her motion data, her facial data, and her voice data in real time to a Mawari network server. That Mawari network server actually was close to the end user. And when the server received the data, it actually rendered and streamed the 3D content into the AR glasses in real time. All that happens within less than 21 milliseconds, and that's our core technology that is orchestrated by a DePIN network. This is another example. I made a promise that next year we'll do it at DePIN Day and other events. It's the world's first mixed reality discussion panel. And I think we have here AJ in the crowd. So shouting out for AJ. He was actually the AJ. Hello, you're here. So you experienced this video. So AJ from Eastflow was one of the guests that actually was interacting. So what's important about this? So actually that avatar is AI, and she was actually moderating the panel in mixed reality, interacting with AJ and myself and the audience. So that's also something our technology makes possible. Then what are the use cases? Currently, we're working in Japan at deploying AI agents. So this is one of them. Let's take a look.
Thank you for your
Volume up, please.
Mawari Corp, established in 2017, specializes in decentralized cloud rendering and streaming focused on interactive augmented reality experiences. Our advanced platform allows for real-time 3D content delivery to various devices, including smartphones and AR glasses. By prioritizing seamless user experiences, we empower developers and businesses to create captivating AR applications that engage their audiences in innovative ways. As we continue to evolve in this dynamic field, our goal is to enhance accessibility and interactivity in AR, paving the way for exciting applications across multiple industries. If you have any specific questions or need further information, feel free to ask.
So our vision is the future is with 3D content, whether it's actually powered by a human or an AI. So this is slightly different to what we saw before. What is happening right now? There's an LLM that is connected into this body of the digital human, and it actually telling the avatar what to say, how to move, all the facial expressions, and that also is happening in real time, and it can only happen at the edge. So now, why of all this matters? Why we started working on spatial streaming? So if you look at today, when you press play on Netflix, within less than a second, you have a 4K movie on your phone, on your TV, everywhere. But when we imagine the future with extended reality or spatial computing, we all have a reference, whether it's Blade Runner, Ready Player One, Minority Report, we all have an image of that future. But the bottom line is that for regular users or end users to really become familiar with this technology, it needs to be readily available like Netflix. So it needs to be instant, it needs to be at high quality and without any effort. But that's the problem, and what we're solving, that elephant in the room, is that 3D content actually is not that way. Like you download a game and then you start playing the game. It's not a stream yet. There's some cloud gaming efforts, but it's not the norm. So bottom line also for XR content is that it cannot be scaled to mobile devices, and this is because of two main issues. One of them is technical bottlenecks of the technology itself, and the second one is infrastructure bottlenecks. So when we talk about the technical bottlenecks, okay, so we're moving from one dimension to another. That increments exponentially the size of the files. So we're talking now about gigabytes and terabytes that even if you had a very fast connection, you wouldn't have the patience to download. Secondly, we're moving into 3D, right? So we have had 2D content natively in the screens for more than 20 years. The game engines were designed to render the last pixel in a 2D screen. But when we move into, okay, we need to scale 3D in AR, we need to create a new native format that will allow us to stream it just as we stream in 2D. And the last bottleneck, and a very important one, is actually, okay, so these are the Meta Ray-Ban. They actually connect to an LLM. They can tell you what they're seeing. And the only way to actually to get to this size is to offload all that processing from rendering an AI to an edge server. Think about like the Quest 3 or the Apple Vision Pro. They're great devices and they do bring that future here, but it's not a device that you would wear every day, something like this. So that's what our technology enables to bring content to these type of devices. Lastly, on infrastructure bottlenecks, since we need a very different architecture. Back in 2021, actually, we were having a lot of traction with the telcos, and we had some gaming companies working with us, and it was time to scale. But we went to AWS, we went to GCP, and we were like, okay, we need distributed GPUs across each city in the US, in Japan, and we need it at scale. And AWS and GCP say, sorry, we cannot help you. So we were at a crossroads, and that's when we decided, okay, so we need to look for another way. We saw Render, we saw Helium, how they could actually bootstrap their supply, and we created the Mawari network. So how do we solve the actual bottlenecks for XR? First of all, we needed to focus on the latency and the bandwidth. Secondly, we needed to rethink how we create AR content, and it's by creating an AR native format. Finally, since it's 3D content and we're working with the game engines, we had to kind of reverse engineer and create a new rendering pipeline that allows to stream the content via a network. And this is the result. We created a Mawari platform that has the orchestration layer, which is a decentralized platform. We have the Mawari engine, which is our core technology. We have 4 patents granted already and more than 10 on the pipeline. And then we have the SDK and application layer. That is where we work with the content players. This is our vision, spatial streaming. So today we have very clunky headsets and very simple content. And our mission is to bring a very rich world around us with very slim glasses. Just like in the video. So if we want to summarize what our technology does, we call it a spatial streaming, which gives you a sense of presence. So you can have a person next to me, next to you, and the level of low latency and realism removes the uncanny valley. We do this by our core technology and split rendering. So now you wonder again, why DePIN? So Mawari Network from its inception and the architecture was designed DePIN because we need a distributed compute. But it's impossible for one company to build all that distributed compute. So we need a collaboration from everyone. And the only way to really align incentives fast is through Web3 or blockchain. Therefore, we were DePIN even before DePIN in that sense. Now, just also why this matters. You may not realize, but these devices, especially Quest 3 and the Vive, we have around 50 million units already in the world being used today. Meta actually forecasts that by 2027, we will get to 100 million. And that's critical mass for mainstream. But that also means that in order to reduce the size of the headsets, we need to offload the compute. And that means we need exponential power of compute that is probably 1,000 or 10,000 times more of what we need today. Combine that with AI, and we are actually, there's a huge opportunity for DePIN projects here. Moreover, Samsung is one of our backers, and they do believe in this vision. And more importantly, they are also releasing their own version of the glasses. So obviously, we're working together. So for those that don't know Mawari, well, we've raised 17.3 million to date. We have Web3 and Web2 backers. It's kind of like a very interesting intersection because we have Web2 companies that really trust on what we do, but also we have 1KX, Borderless, Animoca backing our vision. So just in summary, we've been around for almost 8 years now. We have deployed our technology with more than 50 companies. We're revenue generating DePIN network, and we're moving forward. Again, in terms of what the Mawari network is, we are the only network that is orchestrating in real time 3 types of DePIN resources: storage, bandwidth, and compute. And we have more than 50 clients. Some of them you can see here. They're familiar brands that have worked with our technology, are implementing it right now. If you Google on the media Forbes VentureBeat, you will find more information about Mawari. We've been named the MP3 of XR, the Akamai of XR, or the $20 billion codec. Then let's take a look at one of the success stories. One event that it was powered by our DePIN network. Volume up, please. This is in Japan at Mutex Japan.
Mawari is making the extraordinary accessible to everyone, empowering creators to deliver awe-inspiring, immersive experiences globally. How is Mawari unlocking the full potential of the trillion-dollar mixed reality market? Meet Assimilating XR by Hiroaki Umeda, a masterful blend of digitized contemporary dance, digital art, and cutting-edge mixed reality technology powered by Mawari. This creation's immersive tapestry of movement, light, music mesmerized audiences in its 2-day premiere at Mutex Japan in Tokyo. Processing power limits quality and immersion in XR devices. However, streaming real-time, high-fidelity, and consumer-grade 3D visuals from the Mixer visual art tool was a non-negotiable requirement for creating a captivating, life-changing experience. Achieving this magic was only possible thanks to Mawari's revolutionary Core XR streaming technology. The result? Real-time, high-fidelity, consumer-grade 3D visuals delivered at a quality never before experienced in the market. This groundbreaking mixed reality installation was not only the first of its kind, but also a tremendous success, debuting to immediate acclaim and selling out instantly. Audiences commented on their amazement with a 96% satisfaction score. The ripple effect of the work's success cascaded to numerous media outlets in Japan and abroad. Assimilating XR showcased to the world that consumers are not just willing but eager to pay for high-quality, mixed reality, immersive content. Attendees paid $20 for a 7-minute performance. An impressive 71% of first-time XR users affirmed that they found value in their experience. This is just the beginning. At Mawari, our mission is clear: to be a driving force in ushering the XR industry into the mainstream. Stay tuned.
Actually, just 2 days ago at the Magic Eden party, we did a very similar installation in which we had actually a dancer, a virtual dancer, dancing in real time with the DJ at the party. We'll show some videos later. So something else that I wanted to mention, this is on May 27, we do our first commercial deployment of these AI agents in Osaka. We sign a contract with Nankai. Nankai is one of the biggest railway companies in Japan. And we're going to be setting up these digital agents as assistants in train stations and airports. Lastly, I did announce it at the previous DePIN Denver. But okay, so first of all, what is a DIO? Decentralized Infrastructure Offering. So we're redefining node cells because we actually figured out that, okay, so not all of the node cells really had the incentive for the node runners and the community. They have a very different economics that were more driven by the market. So that's why instead of doing the node cell, we say, okay, let's change the name. Let's make a DIO, and here it is. The public DIO will start probably at the beginning of June. So please check our socials and our website, and you will have more information. So this is the promo video about Mawari, and then I will play the promo video about the DIO. So, by the way, we also collaborate with an virtual person, an AI agent called Junai. She's a music producer, and all the music that you have heard in this presentation is actually created by an AI agent. And here's Miyoko. She appeared at the Magic Eden party 2 days ago.
D-I-O, 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 decentralized infrastructure offering. D-I-O, D-I-O, decentralized infrastructure offering. D-I-O, D-I-O, no those cells are dead, 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 dead. D-I-O, D-I-O, this one will good flow, don't miss it. D-I-O, D-I-O, this one will good flow, don't miss it. I'm an ICO, I'm not IDO, I'm not a node cell, hell no. I'm not a loco, I'm a DIO, I came in invited, what a lead then they are an ICO, I'm not IDO, I'm not a node cell, hell no. I'm not a loco, I'm a DIO, I came in invited, what a lead then they are a then I-O, D-I-O, D-I-O. D-I-O, decentralized infrastructure offering. D-I-O, decentralized infrastructure offering. I'm an ICO, I'm not IDO, I'm not a node cell, hell no. I'm not a local, I'm a DIO, I came here invited, mother ate then ICO. I'm not IDO, I'm not a node cell, hell no. I'm not a world goal, I'm in DIO. I came uninvited, Mother 8 then no DIO, decentralized infrastructure offering. Decentralized infrastructure offering. Decentralized infrastructure offering. DIO, no node cells are dead. DIO, this is no hype, don't miss it. DIO, this is no hype, don't miss it. Decentralized infrastructure offering. Decentralized infrastructure offering. DIO, decentralized infrastructure offering.
All right, thank you. So if you want to join our network and join our DIO, go to our website, check the socials. The Guardian nodes actually are, the licenses for the Guardian nodes are quite accessible. They're only about $300, so please join our network. Thank you.